done of the new world. Last time I had to go to, go back for my lunch break right as I got here, but now it is definitely not my lunch break. It is like 1:05 in the morning. If I was still at work now, we would have problems. I did come back right as I was getting here, because this was the block that I had to get in place in order to run right along over here, run across that, and this time I can actually make it across because there's no water there, which is the entire point of my expedition around. Hi, kitty. Yeah, I started recording. That means you should be out a lot. That's what that means. Okay. Oh, cutscene.
I'm surprised there's this much water this deep down.
Where do you think water comes from?
Maybe it's an underground water vein.
Surely don't believe in rain.
Interesting. I know why the ocean has been stormy.
Really?
Because of an underground water vein?
Yes, I believe the cause is a territorial battle between monsters.
Well, monsters should stop messing with our ocean. They have their own, like, caves and hovels and such.
That can cause storms all the way out in the ocean?
Indeed. Thomas said he found remoras in the ocean. Remoras are freshwater monsters, so that is unnatural.
He did say that, and I wondered why in the world they were in the ocean. Usually freshwater creatures can't even survive in the ocean, so I kind of figured that's why it was dead.
Monsters hardly ever change their habitats, so an underground lake here and the surrounding ocean must be linked somehow.
What?
Tenebrae, can freshwater monsters live in the ocean too?
That's what I was assuming they couldn't, but obviously they can.
I believe the family of monsters that the remora belongs to can tolerate salt water. The ocean is the domain of Centurion Aqua.
Well, it was until she stopped being a Centurion.
Centurions must form connections with monsters of their own element in order to maintain balance in the world. However, Aqua is infatuated with that man Richter and is neglecting her duties, so all the water elemental monsters are left to their own devices.
Aqua, falling in love ruins everything. Stop it.
It's absolutely reprehensible.
He's like an angry old lady, isn't he?
Damn kids and their rock music and they're falling in love.
What was that?
Hey, even old ladies know how to take jokes.
How do you know? Have you ever met an old lady? I haven't found any of them in the game so far. That's not quite true, but... Okay, Kitty, calm down.
So, Tenebrae, you and Aqua don't get along?
That is a difficult question.
It is?
It's true that we are currently in opposition, but I must not allow personal feelings to dissuade me from my task of reawakening Lord Ratatosk.
She didn't seem to like you all that much, considering she called you spiteful and everything.
You humans have an old saying. Love and hate are two sides of the same coin.
Don't think I've heard that one.
It is quite true. Being popular with the ladies is rough, let me tell you.
But Aqua and you used to have a relationship? Really? Is that what you're going to try and sell me on? Because I don't really buy it. Don't really buy it. Did you push Aqua to, like, get with Richter? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm understanding? You broke her heart, so she went with a human? Tenebrae, fiend. Damn it, I was trying to turn her way around and I did a bad job of it.
Surprise attack!
You'll pay for that!
Okay, let me...
Healing power!
Let me... Okay, leave me alone!
Oh, healing power! First aid!
It's over!
Stupid enemy that's stupidly killing me.
Bring more of that!
Level up. Jerky enemies that jerkily hurt me a lot. So there's obviously something that's going to happen up there. Treasure box down here? Yes.
Not good.
Very good.
Healing power!
Won't work.
Yes, what the hell did you do?
You're too weak.
You can try and join a little bubble. You definitely aren't getting my party, though. I can tell you that right now. Stupid bubbles. Leech ran away. Fine, I didn't want to hang with you anyway, Leech. I got a sturdy bandana. Which I misread for a second as sturdy banana. And I was like, I got a banana? Now that one was a green one. Does that mean that it actually healed me also? Because if it did, I would be absolutely okay with that. I would not mind being healed. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Boss time. What awaits me at the bottom of the cavern?
It's an underground lake.
Tenebrae, sit down. Don't hover. Freaking show off.
I wonder if it's connected to the sea.
Well, we just established it pretty well had to be. Are you the one that drove the Remora out?
That's a manito.
That monster is the most territorial of all underwater creatures. I wouldn't be surprised if it's been clashing with the other ocean species.
So it's the one that's causing all the problems by driving stuff out. And now that we're here, it's like, hey, this is my place.
You mean that's been causing all the storms in the ocean?
It would seem so.
Ah, here it comes!
Level 24.
Oh, healing power.
It's over.
Oh, healing power. First aid. Swallow bombs.
Panic strike. Won't work. It's over.
Damn, I think people just died. I think that just happened. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Be grateful.
Thanks.
Damn, there wasn't enough time.
Concentrate on the enemy. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power.
It's over.
Okay. I can kind of avoid him. He's not too hard to
Oh, healing
avoid.
power. First aid.
If I follow him up.
Oh, healing power.
Won't work. It's over.
Oh, healing power.
Okay, go ahead. Apple gel him back.
First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid.
I don't have a lot of this gel.
Oh, healing power. First aid.
It's over.
This feels very, very. I mean, you have to be careful, but it doesn't feel actually deadly.
Dancing swallow.
So yeah, just like
Be grateful.
Thanks. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power. healing power. Guard me while I'm casting.
Fine.
Watch the enemy's moves.
It's
I'm
over.
trying to watch the enemy's moves.
Healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power.
Just keep her healing.
First aid. You're using too many. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and now we're dead because you were whining about using too many items.
Come on.
You're slow.
Hey, 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 hey. Nobody told you. Marta, how do I tell you just...
Roll waltz. Oh, healing power.
Yeah, exactly. Save me, you idiot!
I'm sorry.
Your only job is to heal me.
Come on.
You're slow.
First aid. Watch the enemy's moves.
That was on purpose. You better not be dead.
Will you please heal me, lady?
First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power.
It's over.
Okay. Now the question is, which of the two do I want to
healing
bring back?
power.
I guess I want to bring back the wolf. He's hungry like
Oh,
a wolf.
healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power.
Not good.
Will you please stay back and heal?
Oh, healing power.
That is quite literally all I want you to do.
Thanks. First aid. Oh, healing power.
Nope.
It's over.
I'll stop you right there, buddy.
Oh,
3,000. Okay, turn that off now.
healing power. First aid. Oh, healing power. First aid. Watch the enemy's moves.
That was
I
on
can't
purpose.
watch the enemy's moves.
Won't work.
First aid. Oh, healing power.
It's over.
No.
Oh, healing power. First aid.
At
Okay.
least make it challenging.
We did actually make it to level, or we did actually beat it on the first try, but man, I used basically every item in my reservoir. Elastic leather. I don't know what they got. Leather and elastic don't seem like they should go together. Did they just eat me? Did I get eaten? Don't eat me. Well, that's one way to get out of the dungeon.
Are you okay?
I don't know, everyone's having, except for Tenebrae, everyone has one eye closed. I think we're blind.
I'm
Nope.
still alive. What about you? Are you hurt?
She got eaten by a fish. How do you think she is?
I'm fine. Thanks for worrying about me. But where are we?
Someone's coming. I will conceal myself.
I thought you were automatically concealed. Oh, is that dirt?
Excuse me, do you mind if we ask you a question?
What is it?
He's not human. He's not a half-elf either. What is he?
That's a great point to bring up, because I always wondered why Dirk was like the only bloody dwarf in the entire... Actually, there was one other dwarf in... There was, like, Dirk in, Silverant, and then Tethiala had that other smith.
And he's even got a monster with him. Really weird.
It is interesting, because that almost looks like Sheena's thing, but Sheena's thing died.
We seem to have gotten lost. Could you tell us where we are?
You're just north of Aselia. You want me to take you to the village?
No, that's all right. Thank you very much.
Sure. Well then, take care.
So that would mean...
We don't need a ship anymore.
We crossed the ocean?
That would appear to be the case.
Or Aselia moved.
Well, at least we saved on the boat fare.
Indeed. And we gained some valuable experience no amount of money could buy.
You two sure are optimistic.
I love his eyes right now. Although, granted, there's a little wisp of hair hanging down means you can't actually see his eyeball. So it looks like he's dead. He's got dead eyes.
It's just we've already come this far. Might as well make the best of it.
Yeah, you're right.
Now that we've had a chance to recover our senses, shall we continue on to Aselia?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm not exactly sure where I was before, because I never paid attention to the world map. But the only place I can go is Aselia, small town in the mountains, known as the birthplace of the chosen Colette. And the birthplace of Lloyd. Thanks, item descriptor. Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? Chapter 3, Footballs of Tomorrow. Hey, we made it to Chapter 3, guys.
Aselia. This is Lloyd's hometown.
I'm trying to remember. I actually don't think that's Sheena's thing. I think that's... Is that Noish? It's like I said that and it felt wrong to me. Oh, God.
Did you just say Lloyd?
We did.
Yes? And you are?
I'm Paul, Lloyd's #1 apprentice. I'm heading out to patrol the haunted ranch. You want to come with me?
I kind of want to pick up items because I sort of used them all.
Lloyd's apprentice? What kind of idiot?
What did you say?
Emil, he's just a kid.
I'm not a kid. I'm the great dual swordsman, Paul the Magnificent.
Okay, I officially untake back what he said about being an idiot.
My apologies, Paul the Magnificent.
Jeez, you outsiders have no manners.
Hey, we didn't send one of our own people out to get sacrificed.
I can't believe kids still worship Lloyd even after what he and the Church of Martel did to Palmacosta.
Well, one, oh, I mean, you don't mean just now, you mean back... I was like, I don't even know how public knowledge that even is. Even Lloyd's friends seem not to really know about it.
I know you're upset, but try to calm down. The first thing we need to do is gather information. Maybe the town's mayor has an idea where Lloyd is.
Ooh, he's so emo. I totally get why, though. Hey there. This is Aselia. There's not too much to see around here, but I hope you have a nice time.
This village is so peaceful, and the air is so clean.
I don't know. It's almost too quiet. And the air feels charged.
This is the village of Oracles, home of the Mana lineage. The souls of the chosen who perished in failed attempts at world regeneration may still haunt these grounds.
Yeah, that must be it. It's just the sort of village I'd expect Lloyd to come from.
Shut up, Tenebrae.
Is it cold here? You make cool. How do you know that? Is there like an air that happens whenever someone meets Colette and everyone's like, hey, this person met Colette? I need the item shop, actually. If I remember correctly, Sage and Village are both out of town on some sort of journey. Oh, okay, this was Rain and Genesis' house. Arr! That's what dogs sound like. Dogs sound like Aru. Seems like like your everyday normal village. The chosen regeneration was born here. By the way, does it feel a little chilly? Okay, so they're not just saying, hey, it's cold as a general statement. It's like weirdly cold. There's yourselves right over there. Where is the item shop?
I am Forcestus of the 5 Desian Grand Cardinals.
You're dead, kid.
Lloyd Irving is here. Evil Desian, I will defeat you.
What about the Desians that aren't evil anymore? Because aren't there some of them that came from Tethiala that were oppressed? Or I mean, those were elves or half elves that were oppressed. But I thought, aren't Desians basically just half elves? Just over here they kind of made a coalition and took over the world.
I keep hearing the word Desian. What does it mean?
You don't know? The Desians were a group of half-elves who wreaked havoc on the world before the regeneration took place.
They say the Desians took people to places called human ranches, and then did unspeakable things to them.
I could talk about it.
You make it sound like you weren't affected by them. There was a ranch right near Palmacosta, and everyone was so afraid of it.
We were?
Yes. Aselia got off easy since the Chosen was born here. They entered into a non-aggression treaty with the Desians to protect the town's people from being taken to the ranch. Clever, huh?
Which, I remember when I played Tales of Symphonia, I was always so confused with why the Desians would care, and why would they specifically not want to hunt the Chosen, even though once the Chosen left the city, they hunted it non-stop.
It seems we Centurions missed a lot while we were dormant.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah, of course.
There's something going on with Emil. I feel like he might... I wonder if he could be like a resurrection of, because he kind of looks like... Not Martel, the final one. I can never remember his damn name. But the way his character is designed kind of almost looks like, the final boss of Symphonia. And he seems completely out of touch with the way the world works. I don't know why I can never remember his damn name.
So I finally understand who the Desians were. But why did you sound disapproving of Aselia's non-aggression treaty with them?
What did the treaty mean anyway?
It was an agreement that the Desians won't attack the village. Aselia was the only place to make such a deal. It wasn't fair. All the other towns were pillaged by the Desians over and over again.
So how was Aselia able to make a treaty with them?
Beats me. Whatever they did, they're lucky. They got off a lot easier than everyone else.
Well, it's because the Chosen was here. The Desians actually needed the Chosen to, do her thing. Because the Desians were actually aware of the two worlds, and they knew it was important. Hey, man.
Excuse me. We're searching for Lloyd Irving. He used to live in this town.
Have you seen him recently?
Another one asking about Lloyd. Let me guess. This is about the blood purge in Palmacosta, right? Does it make sense? Lloyd would never lead the Church of Martel against Palmacosta.
Well, he kind of did. Oh, that's the thing. I don't know what happened at the beginning of the game, but he definitely seemed very, very upset about it when we talked to him underneath, Lewin.
Lloyd killed my parents!
Emil?
Calm down, Brother Zosk. We don't need you right now.
Before the world regeneration, a horrible massacre took place in our town at the hands of the Desians because of Lloyd. See? Just like Palmacosta. Lloyd is nothing but a worthless murderer!
But I thought Aselia had a treaty with the Desians.
Lloyd tried to save a friend of his who was being held prisoner at the human ranch. It provoked the Desians into attacking. What a fool! Even a child knows that the life of one insignificant person in the ranch is nothing compared to the lives of everyone in the village.
Wow, even after Lloyd basically, did everything he did, the mayor is still kind of a dick to him.
One insignificant person? What a horrible thing to say!
Then which would you choose? Save one person with 1,000 lives? Or save 1,000 with one life?
Well...
It's obvious. The one person must be sacrificed for...
Wait! That's not right! What if you were that one person? Would you still feel that way?
Damn, a meal versus a meal. Let's go.
And what if there was some way you could save all 1,001 people?
Yes, Lloyd thought that way as well.
God damn it, I'm Lloyd.
Ultimately, he failed. Lofty principles are all well and good, but there's a difference between an ideal and reality.
I also thought the mayor basically got, like, turned against by the entire town. Why is he still mayor?
Lloyd is a fool. He believes all lives are equal. He imagines an ideal world where those who want to live can live. But he's also a man who works tirelessly to realize his ideals. Of course, whether that's good or bad is a different story.
Mayor, you believe in Lloyd.
Well, I don't like him much, but yes.
Why does everyone stand up for him?
Because he's a decent person, Emil. You've got to, like, reconsider your assumptions when you keep running into people that make you question, that, like, don't share them. You might be like, okay, well, we need to look at what I'm assuming and see if it's actually true.
I know for a fact that he killed my mother.
You actually don't know that. You didn't see it. I will say, based on what you know, it does seem kind of irrefutable, but you do have to acknowledge the fact that you didn't actually see it happen.
Ask the people in town. His old teacher is back here right now as well. And Lloyd's father is at the Martel Temple. Perhaps he could shed some light on things. It's possible he's been in contact with Lloyd.
The temple?
It's located north of here and belongs to the Church of Martel. Lloyd's father is a skilled craftsman. He's been doing repair work there.
When you say father, I'm assuming you mean Dirk, and, not Oren. Or Kratos.
I wonder what Lloyd's father is like.
He contributed 1/2 of Lloyd's genetic makeup, so I imagine they share similar physical
I
characteristics.
imagine you're gonna be surprised.
Duh! Emil's wondering what sort of person was the man who raised Lloyd.
Yeah, and I'll bet he has spiky hair and a face just like an older version of Lloyd. Marta, is that flower in your hair real?
Why do you ask?
Well, I was just thinking. It never seems to wilt.
Exactly. They're just accessories. Actually, they belong to my mother. She wore them in her hair on her first date with my father.
Oh, I see.
These little flowers brought my mother and father together. And now they've brought us together, too.
There she goes again.
Poor Emil. This is the school. There's a kitty! Wait, that say Cat Professor? That did say Cat Professor. Here's the real question. Will there be a Lloyd-shaped hole in the wall in here? No, there won't. I came to this village at Rain's request, but see the students having trouble opening up to me. Move, kid. One of those. I really need an item shop. There we go. Oh, I can carry up to 20. That is most surprising. Alright, pick that stuff up. What do you think? Guess how cool it is every day. Wait, that's a new item-loving girl? What about old school? You're in a game that is dedicated to, like, is the sequel to one of the, you know, great retro games of RPGs. How could you be a new item-loving girl? You are terrible. You're fired. Look how weird that Lloyd was on the uncared Bloodspurge. She ran off. not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to go in the house. That cat is obsessed with yawning, though. I admire his commitment to yawning. This is Colette's house, if I remember correctly. I thought Colette would be able to live a life in peace after the children's generation came to an end. I've not come to see Colette. Which is good, because she's not here. Plus, I've already seen her. So I especially do not need to see Colette. Alright, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and go to this here save point. I'll go ahead and save. Between this and the next episode, I'll go ahead and do the quests with the cats, if I can. And then, yeah, we will head up to see Dirk. And be surprised that he looks nothing like... Lloyd. So, yep. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in.